Semi-finals, but we do go to Liverpool. Everton taking on Leicester City. And this one high over the bar. Leicester City assured of relegation. Everton fighting it with all their might. But Leicester and Robbie Savage coming to play today. Eventually it would pay off in the form of Brian Dean.
You know what? Me and our colleague Giles Elliott talked. If they kept Peter Taylor, Leicester, they would have probably stayed up.
No.
No? All right.
Wouldn't have happened.
Worth saying. It's going to be hard not to be able to see Filbert Street week in, week out in the Premiership. But we have to move on. More from Leicester City and Brian Dean, ex-Middlesbrough, finally scoring some goals. And Leicester City on the precipice of getting 2 or 3 crucial points, or nice points.
Yeah, just some good momentum for them to take into Division 1. But Everton would fight back. 19-year-old Nick Chadwick, his second in 3 games. A lovely cross and a free header. He puts it home. 2-1 at this point. Then late in the game.
Oh, no.
It's Duncan Disorderly. His 5th Premiership goal, his 7th in total on the season. Terrible marking from Leicester. This is why they were playing in the Nationwide League next year.
Late Everton, could they get a winner? It took the bounce. We already saw what Ferguson did before, but some pride on the line for Leicester City. They do get a point.
London derby time. We head to North London. Tottenham entertaining West Ham. You see a good save there from Casey Keller in the early moments of the West Ham attempt. And then it was Tottenham's turn. Teddy Sheringham slipping through. He would eventually clean it up off the attempt. 1-0 to Spurs.
Tottenham Hotspur with really nothing to play for right now. So players like Casey Keller getting some crucial playing time. Here you see Everson trying to get in. Good save initially, and then Sheringham. But I can tell you, this West Ham team has finished the season very well under Glenn Roeder, who was almost fired early in the season. Sinclair with a shot, and West Ham United, a very exciting team. And this guy's been playing well. Additionally, Canute.
Yeah, Canute would get involved here eventually. But West Ham United, how about the resurgence of them? At the bottom of the table earlier this season, and they have come fighting back under Glenn Roeder. Part of the reason is the form of players like Ian Pearce, who has stepped to the forefront. The 27-year-old grabs his first of this season.
In the 89th minute, and the Hammer fans are forever blowing bubbles as their team battles back to get a point at White Hart Lane. They have been very good, and they're moving into European contention, perhaps a long road to go. It looks like maybe Intertoto Cup, but still a mighty achievement.
And the draw as Tottenham would try and get into it to the last minute. West Ham United all the way up to 7th place. We move on elsewhere. Some more highlights. Aston Villa taking on Leeds United. This strike from Robbie Keane disallowed, offside. Take a look here. You be the judge. Couldn't call by the official. Still 0-0. Leeds United hunting for UEFA Cup contention themselves, and they would pour it on here early in the first half.
Strange. A couple months ago, you would have said they would have tried to play for Champions League, but Mark Viduka and Leeds United showing pride to get into Europe at any stake, even if it means UEFA Cup, and they played well the last couple matches, including here today in Birmingham.
Look at this touch by the Wizard of Oz. That's Bergkamp-esque. Another look. Batty slots it through. Keane with a nice little touch, and using both feet effectively. Mark Viduka, his 4th in 5 games. Leeds United hanging on to that 1-0 lead, and Villa looking to get things going. Remember, this is a side that has not won in 6 games coming into this match. They have a lot to prove under Graham Taylor, but they cannot find the finishing touch.
What a grotesque way to finish the season for Aston Villa. Another loss as we next go to Pride Park. Derby County versus Newcastle United. Newcastle United with everything to play for. They want Champions League. Derby County desperately to try and avoid relegation, and they would get the right start. Malcolm Christie. How many is that, Malcolm? 1.
It's just 1. Nice little cross from Morris. Played in. And Christie. Good finishing by the striker.
I like that celebration, by the way. I think it's good.
I like the putt in by Dyer. 9th goal in the season for Christie and Derby County. Bit of a surprise against Newcastle. Newcastle not known for their defending, but Morris. What a finish on the 53rd. 2-0 to Derby. Remember, this is a side assured of relegation with 2 more losses, so they're doing everything right under John Gregory at this point until minute 73.
Yeah, they're up 2-0, heading deep into the second half. Laurent Robert with a glorious free kick to cut the lead in half. What sorcery is this?
That is special. That is near post. Beautifully done by the Frenchman. Another look at it. It's worth it. The knuckler. No chance for Andy Oakes in the goal. Newcastle, they smell blood. They pour it on. This time, Kieran Dyer is second in as many games. 2-2.
Newcastle United, we saw it earlier when they played Everton just a couple weeks ago.
Offside.
When they get hot,
Offside, Solano.
I don't know, marginal. Come on,
He's
Chris.
off. He's off, I'm telling you.
Have a heart. It's too close.
You gotta love these comebacks. Another offside.
Ow.
Solano.
What a stick in the mud.
He's getting away with murder.
But look what you have prevented. Lua, the man from the DRC, with the game winner.
DRC?
The Democratic Republic of Congo.
Ah, you've got it down to antonyms now.
Too much to say otherwise.
Hey, Lua, his first goal.
9.5.
The top flight in his career.
9.6. 9.8.
Newcastle with a comeback.
9.2 from the French judge.
Derby's 5th straight loss. We move over to Sunderland, the Stadium of Light. And, boy, Sunderland really struggling right now as John Arnorisa puts one over the bar. Just one win in their last 5. Jari Lipinen with a good setup for the Norwegian.
Oh, Sunderland. And they're really hard to watch sometimes, Sunderland. They're just playing
Boring.
very dull football. Lob it in to Niall Quinn. Oh, boring.
Not even Super Kev can liven up this attack. Terrible mistake made by Sami Hupia. Fortunate for Liverpool that Sunderland did not cash in. And its northern match would get a little bit more exciting. Gerrard with a lovely through ball and a flick
Nice,
on.
Captain.
Superbly done by the New England captain, Mr. Mike. Like Mike.
He just chipped that ball over. He saw the keeper off his line, and Owen lobs it in, and Liverpool, oh, look at that.
How can you not like that?
Look at that smile. $1 million.
Gerard Houllier back on the touchline, but look at this setup. Expect to see this from the England team, hopefully in the World Cup. Gerard, look at this ball.
Keeping himself on side. What a good run to keep himself on the right channel there. And a game winner, and Liverpool stay on track.
Michael Owen coming back from injury in emphatic fashion elsewhere.